Chief Meteorologist Michael Coates.
We are just stuck with the frigid air overhead, and we are going to be locked into this pattern at least for the next couple of days before more snow gets back into eastern Idaho, and then we're going to start bringing up our temperatures, but then we're going to start dropping more snow. This is what it looked like earlier today across the Teton Valley. Beautiful shot here, clear conditions, and earlier this morning we did have some patchy freezing fog. Once again tonight, that could happen. Clear conditions right now in Pocatello with the Farm Bureau cam, 5 degrees. No, it's not sunny out there, but the weather sensor at the airport is showing a clear sky right now. No wind. Rexburg also 0, a very cold condition. Well, also cold, but not the same temperature. It's 0 right now at the Rexburg Airport with light winds at 3 miles an hour. And we are under this cold air high, at least for another couple of days, before we start bringing in some stormy weather to our southwest. Now, this has got some moisture. This has got some punch to it, and it looks like that's going to happen over your Saturday and Sunday period here as the stuff rolls in from the southwest. So let me take you to Vipercast computer models and walk you through what I'm looking at here. For tomorrow morning, frigid conditions, just absolutely bone chilling to get your day started. Once again, lows tomorrow morning below 0 for most locations around the Snake River Plain, especially in the Upper Valley. We have the chance for some patchy freezing fog. From that fog, you could get a few light snowflakes. It's not a snowstorm, no, it's just the snowflakes coming out of the fog. It's just so cold and that low cloud cover that you may just get a light dusting or a skiff of snow in some locations from that low cloud cover. Then we get into tomorrow afternoon. Still looking at a fair amount of sunshine throughout the day, but I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that patchy fog throughout the day because temperatures, again, just struggling to get into the teens and 20s. Then we get into Wednesday morning. Now we're starting to get the leading edge of that moisture out of the southwest, and we'll start picking up some of that cloud cover as we go into Wednesday afternoon. Now, not much snow around Wednesday at 6 o'clock here. In fact, things are still looking pretty dry, but it's Wednesday night in through Thursday. That's when we start seeing this first good push of snow in the forecast. Now, Thursday morning, we're going to wake up with mainly cloudy conditions and scattered snow showers, and then more snow to follow into the Snake River Plain and the valleys by Thursday night, and then getting into Friday, and then some pretty heavy snow showers possible for Saturday and Sunday. So clear and cold here. You could have, again, that patchy freezing fog, but the fog will be very scattered and patchy. Light winds with us here for the next couple of days. That's our saving grace, really, to the forecast, and the snow returns late Wednesday night. So we're talking about late Wednesday night, so into Thursday. Now, check out the lows. I had to update some of these numbers here. I'm going to go with 5 below tonight in Idaho Falls, 9 below in Island Park. I'm going to go with an 8 below in Driggs, 5 below for Rexburg, 2 for Pocatello, 5 in American Falls, 8 in Burley, with 0 in Soda and 4 below in Montpelier. Very cold conditions. And then temperatures tomorrow, not much nicer than what we saw today. We're going to hit 19 for Afton, 20s around Soda Springs, and pretty much everyone else locked into the upper 20s for the Snake River Plain here. Upper 20s around Pocatello, right at freezing for Burley, 27 for Blackfoot, 26 in Idaho Falls, lower 20s in Jackson, lower 20s also in Island Park. And we're going to be looking at some 20s as you get around central Idaho here, again with some patchy fog, and that could lead to some snow. Then we start getting into the sweet spot. When we get temperatures here into the mid-30s this time of the year, when we get starting those 35s and those 34s with ample moisture, that's a good snowy day. And we could be looking at some good heavy snow here for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, especially into the mountains. This is great news for the ski resorts. It's going to be a mess to drive around this weekend. And if you're going to Boise, if you're going to Salt Lake this weekend, yeah, it's going to be sketchy. 30 degrees for Wednesday in Idaho Falls, around mid-30s for Saturday and Sunday. And they're going to be looking at snow in northern Utah and across southern Idaho. So if you're traveling I-15, I-84, it's going to be a mess this weekend. Pocatello, 33 for Wednesday, mid-30s on Thursday, upper 30s for Saturday. And again, we're going to be at sweet spot. In Pocatello, of course, they could see more of that rain-snow mix. We'll go to Rexburg here with highs into the mid-20s tomorrow, but pushing into the mid-30s by Friday. So we'll be into the mid to lower 30s as we sail into the weekend. And we're going to be looking at ample moisture getting in here and the chance for some scattered rain and snow in the forecast, but mostly snow, of course, for Rexburg. Blackfoot, a high 30 for Wednesday afternoon, mid-30s Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And overnight lows will be into the teens and 20s. So any snow that does melt on the roadway surfaces, of course, you're going to be looking at slippery drives for Friday and Saturday morning. Salmon, cold conditions, high in around 23 for tomorrow, 28 on Wednesday, mid-30s for Friday. Salmon's going to be looking at some snow here, and it could get very snowy up on Highway 28 there in 93 in and out of Lemhi County. Jackson also looking at some good snow here. This also goes for Driggs and Victor. Temperatures will be into the upper 20s for Wednesday. We'll be into the lower 30s on Friday and the upper 20s to lower 30s this weekend for Teton County, Idaho, and Wyoming. But the good news is If you are trying to do some skiing, it looks like we're going to have the resorts open, at least Grand Targhee and Palmerel. 2 resorts are going to open on Friday here.
That's good.
So folks around Burley and Pocatello, if you want to head to Palmerel, they're going to have some great conditions, and Grand Targhee looking to get some snow. However, driving to the ski resorts Friday morning
Could be a nightmare.
could be a bit of a mess. So just fair warning.
It's the trade-off a skier is willing to.
Take the
All right.
four-wheel drive vehicle.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Michael. You know, Thanksgiving is coming up fast, and if you don't have a turkey yet, expect to pay more. Turkey prices are rising, and we have details on why coming up in Newsline.